This is our live location this morning. Time for coffee. Well, this is new. They've redone some of the Home Alone bathroom.
Hey. What's up?
Downtown Overland Park. A mini driving tour. They're about finished with their new farmers market. I'm not sure. It might even be open now. Or it's opening soon. East Coast style pizza. They used to be Papa Kenya's when they were branching out. Papa Kenya's is Lawrence, Kansas pizza place. Serves giant slices. Well, that's pretty much downtown. Heading back to the shop to put my stuff into the day-to-day. Alrighty then. Woo-hoo. I am so glad that I apparently got some good sleep last night, because here is my honey-do list. Now, this letter is very important. I'm delivering it here in downtown Liberty, which is why I'm here, to the courthouse. And this is turning out to be a very handy find for $7. It's a purpose-built thermos for things like hauling insulin and stuff. And so we got I went to the vet to get Jimmy's Vetselin, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to go home straight away, so I filled this with ice and the little ice pack that came with it, and I put the insulin in here, and so very handy. And sometimes you get really lucky in those places and find exactly what you need. Ooh, it's a very hot day. I hope I'm going to the right place. Well, I'm getting my steps in at least. Well, this is where it says to go, at least on the website. Here goes nothing. Well, got her done. Wish us luck on this. And even in this heat, it's a good place to get my steps in. Some steps. William Jewell College is right up there to the east. Haven't been able to show that because I haven't had a zoom. Again, Jesse James never owned a bank, not that I know of. He robbed banks, and this was the first one. Well, not the first one, the first daylight bank robbery. Again, here's the information on it, and depending on who you talk to, Jesse James is either a Robin Hood hero figure or a villain. A friend of mine, Ken, who just recently passed away, used to say that around here, whenever you visit a Civil War battlefield, the South never lost. And yeah, there's a thing called the lost cause myth, and it turned the South into heroes and fighting oppression and all sorts of things like that, instead of what their leadership said they were all about, which was preserving slavery in this country. You can read all about it elsewhere. I won't go too much into it. Let's not talk politics and ruin the day. Here's the backside of the courthouse, which is probably the most visible side. And another beauty shot of the square here. This building here is not old. It's a replacement for the original structure that was taken out by a tornado. This is the north side of the square. Sputnik. I doubt if it's original. Looks postmodern or new. The Rotosphere and Union Station is called the Sputnik, but actually it's a Rotosphere. I didn't get very many steps in, but some are better than none. It's hot out here. Time to go to our next stop. I want to go look at something. Fine. This is our live shot this morning at a place called Bubbles and Goo, with a nice view of the Kansas City skyline. Very windy this morning. Old PCC car. Here's the information on this car. This is the River Key. Among other things, it's the site of the River Key War, which actually brought down huge elements of the mafia in Kansas City and Chicago and Las Vegas. They kind of made a movie about it. This is also the site of an infamous incident in the Civil War, Order Number 11, in response to guerrilla activity in the Missouri-Kansas state line and the sacking of Lawrence, Kansas by William Quantrill and his raiders. You can read about it here too. I don't know if you can read about it in this light, but this is where that order was signed. Many people think that order was too harsh a response to what was going on, but I don't know. You kind of tell me. A lot of people were being murdered around here for being on the wrong side of the Civil War. Almost forgot to use the zoom to get one of the best views of this city. Wow, look at all those birds. Crazy. Japers. Love my alleys. And the skyline, of course. A good start on my steps this morning. It has been a very busy morning But fortunately, it looks like I have a break. Let's go have some coffee. Well, never mind on that. I just got called. And now I'm gonna have my hot or cold drink in the third space. Possibly even coffee. It's time to get an oil change for the Sienna. Got her done. It's a good feeling. We got the full moon this morning. We're set up for a live shot here in Gladstone, actually at Happy Rock Park. I like that name, Happy Rock Park. It's funny because people call Gladstone Happy Rock. There's their stage set up for Freedom Fest. And here's our setup with Live Wagon 41. They got the area set up pretty well for their celebration, and the weather is very warm as it always gets this time of year. Well, here's a story right up my alley. We did a story on a Revolutionary War soldier buried here in this cemetery, and a lot of history, and I really love cemeteries because you can just almost touch the past, and they're very peaceful. And this is a Blue Springs Cemetery, and it goes all the way back, the early 1800s. It's amazing. Now I gotta try and find my way out of here. It is a pretty big cemetery. I think we're in very much the newer section of it. Nice. Some of these tombstones are very fancy. I like the ones with the pictures on them. Picture of the deceased person. But we were in the original part of the cemetery where the Revolutionary War soldiers are buried. Alrighty, I think I found my way out of here. So, woohoo! I'm getting my Insta360 mic to work. See, there it is. I had to update the firmware to get it to work, and then it showed up instantly. So, let's see how this works. Yay! Ain't that right, Jimothy? Jimmy. Jimmy the hey. Jimmy. Jim. Oh, excuse me. Jimmy. There's a cat. Cat. Jimmy.
Mommy's home. Is she actually?
Ain't that right, Jimmy? Ain't that right? Isn't that right? Hmm? Hey, Jimmy. Sunrise in Blue Springs. Talking about the 4th of July events happening here. 5 years ago, we were dealing with the death of my brother-in-law, and I'm reviewing my old archive stuff. and watching that, and it brings right back to the time he died a week before his birthday, July 4th. His funeral was on July 4th, 2021, and he died of complications from COVID. He had a pre-existing condition. He was asthmatic, and he had to work. He had to provide for his family, and got himself exposed, and it got him. And watching these videos kind of makes me remember, and we shouldn't forget, definitely, but it's hard. So appreciating the sunrise here. Do we have the opportunity this morning? Oh, it's going to be a warm one.
It's a family home. Yeah.
Coffee. I'm going to attempt to get some steps in, even in this warmth. So I'll take it easy here in Parkville. Woo! They're getting ready for their boom booms. Parkville always does it up big, except when it floods. They also do Christmas in a big way here too. I'm gonna walk through the shade as much as possible. It is hot. I'm gonna go get a cold drink. Iced tea, lemonade.
Also great here. CLO, we like going with that white up here. Yeah. He said that this is the ninth fastest road. And that's really cool. Where are you pulling this? According to Blackpool, we're like the 26th the best place to work. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. They've got a good like office culture figured out for sure.
Yep, but eventually caught up to us. This is our live location. But for these events, it's called Kansas City Stadium. Comes the sunrise over the porta potties.
There's that.
Someone like it on TV.
Omelet. We are sassified. Oakley dokley. He is checked in. Now to find a shady spot to park the cat in this heat. There's a spot over there. It is hot. Of course, it's July. There's tons of shade over here. All the spots are taken. Oh, look, there's a communist bunk. Our ATM is right there. That's handy and convenient. Oh, it's our July 4th getaway. As in, we're getting away from July 4th. Happy 250th, everyone. July 4th is not our favorite holiday. Of course, you know, we have a dog. We used to have dogs, and they were tortured every year this time of year. We're not big into fireworks or anything like that. So, yeah. This is us. I always, my name for these is, it was a Drury Inn. I always call it Drury Inn. Drury Plaza Hotel. It's very dreary. Okay. We're spending the weekend in Columbia, Roachport area, and this is our home away from home. Woohoo! They got free dinner and breakfast buffets. Oh boy. Yep, home away from home. Alright. Get a view of this place. There's the buffet. Here we are.
You were wearing that all the time?
Wearing what?
In the hotel lounge?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's fine.
Make yourself at home, doggy. Here is a, all important facilities. Not too dreary. Fajita buffet. Made the mistake of parking in front of you know where. Our first actual stop in Colombia. There's the sign. Love that sign. Dough balls are for little kids. Look at Luke trying to be a little kid.
I'm a little child. I'm a child.
Yay! Whoop. No! Slides. Ah, yum.
Hot. Ah, it is hot.
Mmm.
Cheese.
Mm, 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 mm.
Is it good?
The Mizzou is covered by plants. This works too.
Here, you guys can run with Disney. Huh? He growls anytime you run it.
I don't know if this is going to be read or interpreted. Let's see what we can always try.
Ramusi. Hey, hey. There is a doggy? Where's the doggy? Where is the doggy? Jeep. Uh-oh. Hey, are you guys future students of Columbia University?
Typical Missouri July weather. Drippy, hot, muggy, steamy. Love this sign.
I told you you could just walk, honey.
Here's the other set of columns on the Avenue of the Columns. Another favorite sign. Everyone is tired. And we're gonna try and ride bikes in the heat tomorrow. So let's call it a night. Got our steps in.
Somewhere.
Okie dokie, we're going to Rocheport. First stop is the gas station. Rocheport.
They're just post office.
Hmm?
A bank. You see that? Look, it's a small bank.
Wow.
This is the town. Look,
Yeah, Roachport.
look at that. Their fire station. Look.
Rosebud is tiny.
Yeah, this town is very tiny.
And here's the old Katy Railroad.
The railroad's tiny.
This is why when you ride your bikes, is this part of the trail, hon? No, I don't think so.
That's crazy the way the GPS is trying to direct us.
Tiny railroad.
Yeah, that is the trail.
This is the trail, or that is the trail?
The one behind us.
Yeah.
You gotta
Can you
turn
ride
around.
that?
What are we doing here?
I don't know. We're supposed to turn around.
Oh, I thought we were about to drive into the woods. Oh, what?
Oops.
Oopsie. There's so many, lots of wildflowers. Just be very careful of the poison ivies. I love the wildflowers here, look. I'm probably gonna bring home some. Don't judge me, Luke.
Saya's dead.
Saya,
She's always dead.
Oh, Saya. She was revived.
resurrected on the third day, rose from the dead.
There's the tunnel over there.
An old house.
That house is rusty.
White neighborhood.
It's pretty.
He's making what?
Ice cream.
Oh, he's making ice cream.
Ice cream.
The old way, Luke. There's a church, Luke.
It's a Christian church,
Yeah, I know.
not Catholic.
Oh, their church still.
You can't go there.
You can't? Of course you are welcome any church, Luke.
Okay.
Just
What's the difference between Catholic and Christian?
Christian is the big, isn't it? And then there'll be Protestant, Catholic, Baptist, Lutheran. You know.
I know
Luke,
that.
you're gonna have to study a little bit of history.
I think
Like
I-
all of European history is like essentially the church
That's
history.
a nice house. I really want a porch at the top like that. I've been
The
really
need a
arrow is
balcony?
pointing the way, Katy Trail.
Katy Trail over there.
You mean a balcony, actually?
Yeah, I really want a balcony. When I build a house, I'm gonna build a balcony. I don't know when I'm gonna build
Wow,
a
that
house.
is fancy.
Where? That house?
There. The metal roof and everything.
That one? Yeah.
Oh, look, someone's biking on the trail.
It says the Kiefers. Yeah, that's pretty.
Mm,
That might be a bed and breakfast, honey.
might be.
Look at these
Katy
plants.
Trail State Park.
There's so many beautiful plants.
I know, that's what I said. Don't judge me. When I'll be bringing a bag of it. There
Merriweather
is the Merriweather.
looks closed.
Oh no!
How are we supposed to get bikes?
Oh no! I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
Sorry, guys.
We were supposed to go biking.
I am so sorry. I did not know they were closed. Shit. Is there any place else to rent a bike?
Roachport Winery, that's the one that's in the church.
I don't see any more bike shops.
That's the bike shop.
That's the only bike shop. For a small town, that's probably the only bike shop.
Let's see what we can
Right.
figure out.
Well,
We'll figure out.
what do you mean finger out?
Uncle Steve's words.
That's weird.
I know, I'm sorry. Should not say that.
You gotta figure it out.
We can walk in the
Yeah, we can walk. What
with a wagon
what's
We're gonna walk the trail.
over there in the tunnel.
look up the hours on the Merriweather. Maybe they're having
Oh yeah, maybe they have time that they
different
will.
hours.
weather. Merry weather.
Be open. I want to put my tea.
Very well. Oh, I can't even spell weather. Cafe. Bike shop.
I'm going over here because this is where the shade is.
Yeah, we should do that. I think they brought their bikes.
Yep.
Well,
Let's check. Yeah. They're closed.
yeah, they're closed and open on Sunday
let's go
at
back.
8 a.m. That's okay. I can still go to the tunnel. How far is the tunnel, hon?
That way.
Well, we'll drive closer to the tunnel, but let's
Well.
settle and let this kid. It's too hot.
We're gonna walk. Meh. Anyway. Of course they're closed.
This is.
The time will come, they gotta be closed.
Alright. What
Are you
is
sure
that?
there's no bike shop nearby?
Over here. Rocheport Museum. I was admiring the mural and then I saw the sign, but like everything, it's closed, I bet. And there's a landmark Katy Railroad Tunnel at Rocheport. This little store here called Katydids on the Creek. Got photography in here, pretty neat. I like that one there. Cool. And you see over to the Missouri River on this side. Get this for later. I don't know if it's readable. You can pretend we're a steam locomotive. Woo! The light at the end of the tunnel is an oncoming train. 9. Ooh, it is so cool in here. I don't mean like Fonzie like cool, I mean like temperature cool. Well, that's interesting. Even backlit them. Now that's Fonzie cool. Echo, echo, echo. Any bats? Eek. How is it the dog is walking and the special child is riding? The exposure for the backlighting. It's a compromise between the foreground and background. Now Saya is the special child.
On your phone? Uh-oh, Jimmy. Mommy here.
Mommy here. Oh, look how much you sweat.
Just notice this little house made out of a boxcar, an old boxcar. Tea, it's hot. I've always driven through here, never stopped to explore. Checking out Granny's Antiques. Poop pup, Jimmy. Jimmy, hey, what's up? Hmm? Very charming. I'm gonna go check out the cafe over here next door. Says this town has been here since 1825. I got the cool rhubarb soup. It's supposed to be very refreshing. It's good. That was very good. We are sassified. And it's clouding up like it's gonna storm, and we're under a severe thunderstorm watch. The missus has to have her seafood buffet.
Yes. Whoever caught these crabs, I compliment them. They grabbed some fat
Craving
crabs.
for this for a long time.
Nancy Ann's gonna have an oyster for the very first time. She liked it so much, she's having another. Ooh. Faya's feeding the fish. We are sassified. We're watching Columbia's fireworks display from pretty close to where our hotel is. I was sort of hoping this would be the case. I'm not into crowds right now. Where's Nancy Ann?
Where is she?
Mm-hmm.
Sitting right there. Oh, look. Yay, I think that was it. I hear some other fireworks display is going on that way. You know, after the buffet and stuff, I feel like I need to get more steps in. And the family didn't feel the same. They're staying back at the room. So I decided to come out and maybe walk around a bit. Also, my ulterior motive is I want to get pic of this at night. It'd be better if it was all lit up, but it's still 4th of July. Yay. Plus, get the old Katy Depot here too. This is the where the Katy Railroad came through Columbia. And that's their old depot. It's now a restaurant. Yay, we still got fireworks. The amateur kind. I don't think I got this very well last night. Another good sign. Oof. Gotta get the Art Deco, Ernie's Pyramid Room at night. Alright, I think that about has done it. There's no way I can walk off all the calories we ate today, but weather's nice. Felt like going for a walk. So let's finish off by doing kind of a little driving tour, maybe of the nightlife here on 4th of July. About 1 hour left in the 4th of July. There's these people walking around with these lightsabers. They're older. They're not like teenagers. And I don't know what their deal is. It's pretty funny. By older, I mean like 40s, 50s. Yeah, a lot of stuff is closed for the 4th. So this probably isn't representative of what a Saturday night would be like in Columbia. But, you know, there's a lot of people who kind of take over the streets who are not the best. Anyway, pretty much out of the downtown area. Coming up on Stevens College. And we'll call it a night till tomorrow. Let's get some coffee, maybe. Coffee. Timothy. What's up, Chupa? Hello. Huh. We're in Marshall, Missouri. A nice town square here. We're visiting a park dedicated to the memory of a dog, Jim the Wonder Dog. In the 1930s, there was this dog that could do miraculous things. Very smart dog, could do math and all sorts of stuff like that, and guess the gender of an unborn child and everything. And there's his statue, Jim the Wonder Dog. Here's a marker for Jim the Wonder Dog. It can be red. It's a nice little park here. Jim the Hunter. Nice little pond here. There's fish in the pond. And I think it was her.
Redfish.
I think they're goldfish. And here's our Jim. But we don't call him the Wonder Dog. We call him more like the Blunder Dog.
The Blunder Dog.
Jimmy the Blunder Dog. Nice little shady gazebo here. I mean, some of these stories are pretty hard to believe, but what am I to say? There's a place in the cemetery where he's buried, and we've been there before. I don't think we'll make it there today, but if you come here, do the full thing. Go in the I'm not sure if the museum is open, but do that and then go to the cemetery and visit Jim. They say that he has plenty of flowers on his grave. A lot of people love him and go visit him. Jim only lived to be 12. That's the worst thing about dogs. They don't live nearly long enough, even smart dogs. Jim the Wonder Dog.
He needs to get up.
Jimmy the Blunder Dog underneath Jim the Wonder Dog.
Come on, get up. All right. All right.
This is why we call him
Wait.
the Blunder Dog.
Wait.
Turn him
You
the other way.
You wait.
There we go. No, 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 don't sit. Jimmy, up, 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 up. Oh well,
Let's go.
got him for like a brief second.
Okay.
Stay, 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 stay. I think ours is
No,
called
no,
Jim the Lazy
no,
Dog.
No, bad dog. No, no.
It says stand here and look for Jim. Let's try it. I see him, I see him. There in the window in the reflection, which means there's a mural right here. Jim the Wonder Dog. Cool photo op.
Right out there where there is a picture out here, it's a smaller picture.
What's
You
that?
can get all the tiles. But it was right out there. I remember the Rough Hotel. Yeah.
The Rough Hotel door
Yeah.
tiles.
We've had people from all over the world come in. It's really amazing. Stripped out of it.
I have never wound the clock in this town, so I'm going to rectify that situation right now. The courthouse is quite pretty, and it's quite broiling ass hot, so I'm not going to take too much time to do this. Quite the beautiful architecture here. You know, this is stuff that just cannot be replaced, so when people tear it down, it's gone forever pretty much. It cannot be replaced, and what they will build now will not hold a candle up to it. Looks like an old service station awning. That's what I do love about small towns, is that they don't go and willy-nilly tear everything down. And you can see quite a lot of architecture preserved. Quite pretty. I was here for that. As a matter of fact, I think I was here in Marshall for that. We were about the only people at my TV station that were able to get the eclipse live on the air because it was raining everywhere else. We were sort of the afterthought crew, not very important, so they just kind of had us by the side of the highway somewhere. And of course, I'm not talking about my present employer, I'm talking about my past employer, and we were the only ones free, so they were like, hurry up, get out to Marshall. I think it was Marshall, I can't remember now, I have to look it up. And we were the only ones able to get the eclipse on the air from That station. What a mural. George Washington looks pretty regal in that picture. Look at this storefront here. Amazing. There's our movie theater and the north end of the square. I think that's north. Another view of the theater. Good to see one still operating. Back at the Jim the Wonder Dog Museum. I think it's time we got out of here. We gotta get this car moving so it'll cool down.
Yeah.
I take this weather over winter any day.
Ugh.
I love winter.
Somebody likes winter. I don't like winter. I don't like this weather. I like
Winding the clock. Actually, I'm gonna go around the block and then.
I like cloudy.
Cloudy.
Nancy,
Well,
spring.
I find.
No, I don't like spring. I like fall.
I find that people who really like winter generally don't ever have to set foot outside and work in it.
Yeah.
Especially when you got to stand in the cold with the wind blowing and
Yeah, we'll see.
shivering and oh, look at that old. There's a Route 66 landmark off of Route 66. Drive-in diner open. Nope, closed. Oh, of course it's got to be. Nope, it's not. Maybe it is backwards. It's a very pretty town. Alright, we got a set for home. There's a movie theater in town that's down at the end of that block that's still operating.
Your gummies? Your gummies?
Look at the train depot, which
You went over here? No, I mean you walk over here?
no, I didn't walk over
Oh,
here.
God.
Oh, look at the old Quonset hut. There's your house right there, front porch.
No.
Yeah, this thing is needs some love. It's been sitting here like this since I've been coming around here in the 90s. Oakley dokley.